This weekend was big. We were at the South African Independent Film Festival. Our movie Gangsters Tea was screening at the Labia Theatre. And while everything's still fresh, I'd like to just reflect on the past weekend and the South African Independent Film Festival in general. So, let's go. The overall vibe of the festival was really wholesome.
It was such an amazing experience.
Such a great feeling, better than almost any other feeling out there.
Well, honestly, it was pretty cool. I think Ryan Kruger, David Franciscus, and the rest of the team did a really phenomenal job.
Having my crew with me is always a blessing. Vicky being there, the cinematographer of Gangsters Tea, she is just a ray of light, and she is one of the biggest movie fans out there. Dan was also there. He was our sound mixer for Gangsters Tea, and Dad is just such a cool guy. If there's anyone who's just authentic, that's Dan. He's always there to be part of the entire vibe, and he claps for others. It was really cool having him there. Clay, he's coming onto our emergent slate. He wasn't really part of our foundation slate, but Clay's passion and enthusiasm to build a sustainable and thriving South African film industry is admirable.
Being with Maddock at the festival was so fun because we're all very close and we're all friends, so it felt more like we were going to the movies to watch a movie, but except we were going to go watch all these incredible shorts and our film as well.
I think seeing Gangsters Tea, seeing the reception that received, has given me a lot more confidence and has made me a lot more excited for the future and to see how people will receive the next big project that we're working on.
Seeing Gangsters Tea on the big screen at the Labia was just an unreal moment, especially having so many people there to watch us and being asked questions about it and all of it. It was just so wonderful to see it again. I mean, it's always nice seeing your film on the big screen, so it was lovely.
The reception that we had for Gangsters Tea was fantastic. For me, I was just enjoying the moment. And you know, you're gonna make mistakes when you watch your movie. You can either choose to do two things. You can watch it critically and you can bash yourself for, oh, you could have done this better, you could have done that better. Or you sit back and you just watch what you created with a bunch of other creatives. And that's what I did for this screening. From the premiere night, I was very self-critical. Looking at my movie, I was like, geez, I should have maybe cut that a little bit shorter, or maybe this music part should have actually come in. You know, you're always thinking how to improve your project, but it's done. And it's done, and you must be happy with what you put out there and support your own work. I think that's one of the most important things.
The Q&A was fun. It was nice to be brought up in front of everyone to speak. Despite living in a cave, I do enjoy speaking publicly. It was a little awkward because I didn't know what I could contribute because it was the director, the DOP, and then myself, the sound guy. Post is generally kind of a last minute thought with the awards and everything like that. So getting that recognition as post was really great. There weren't really any questions directly targeted towards me because no one really wants to know about how I mixed the scene or anything like that. It's all very technical, but it was still a lot of fun to be up there in front of everyone, and I still got to answer some questions about the post workflow in general. Yeah, it was nice to almost talk on behalf of my other colleagues.
Being up there, inspiring younger audiences, and just building a filmmaking community is so great.
I think my favorite non-Gangsters Tea short, that is the favorite of the things that I've seen, for obvious reasons. Favorite one that I saw that wasn't produced by Kiresh & Co. was called, I believe it's called No Name Blade. It is a Thai, really hope I'm getting that right, Thai puppet animation short about a lost swordsman, that kind of situation. Yeah, really, really phenomenal. I really recommend anyone who can find it, go watch it.
My favorite cinematic moment from the films that we watched was No Name Blade, I think it's Taiwanese stop motion puppet film. I think that was a beautiful way of showing cinematography in such a simple way. It was just puppet and stop motion, and I think that was beautiful. And the use of lighting, the sunsets, the use of nighttime, the camera movements, the way that they used small little items to make the image look big is just fascinating to me.
The opportunity to build something as incredible as Grows Giant is very valuable to me, and I appreciate that greatly.
I'm super excited for Grows Giant. We have something really special here, and I think that we will really touch the hearts and minds of a lot of people with what we're making. I'm helping with the script with Kiresh, so it has been very different to be at the screenings for something that I did the post on to now working on something that I'm doing pre-production for. And it's changed my perspective a little bit. It's actually given me a lot more confidence in my abilities, in my work.
This will be a long form film. I have never done a long form before, and I am very excited to step into that world. Finally getting in there into this long form industry that I have so wanted to be part of. I think it's going to be a great debut for us as a team, and I really hope that we will be at the Indie Film Fest maybe 2027 or 2028. And yes, I hope that when we come back to the SA Indie Film Festival for Grows Giant, it's going to be a really, really fun experience and a wonderful gathering with the incredible people that we met this weekend.
The biggest thing that the festival taught me about filmmaking is that there's no blueprint. Use every single resource you have to make the movie, because you're gonna need it, and to make sure that you compensate your crew respectfully.
What really surprised me was that a lot of people came up to me afterwards to congratulate me, to ask me questions about my involvement, to say, hey, what's the future in this, and how did you do that, what was difficult, what was easy. And that was so cool to just kind of get that recognition that, like, hey, you were a part of this. This is something that you as an individual helped to make a reality.
The main motif was that production basically needs to think about productions in terms of things that can travel, things that go overseas, and also just at a basic level, making more homegrown content, making more things that resonate with South Africans, that feel true and reflective and emotionally engaging for a South African audience.
When you work in different worlds, I work in a different world, other people work in different worlds. It's rare that we get to come together. We kind of just have these incredible moments with one another, and then we don't see each other for years to come, and then we have another one of these incredible moments. So I think meeting a lot of filmmakers at this film festival is just so grounding and so wonderful to share this experience with other filmmakers as well.
This weekend reminded me why I'm on this road. So if you're enjoying the journey, like and subscribe for more. And there's still a lot that we need to do.